Okay, apparently the Free Folk are dead. The Night's Watch must have fucked them or something. Anyway, keeping you up to date, what I'm doing is building stuff. Fucking Plague has hit Castle Rock, which isn't helpful. I took Silver Hill, just cheated and put forces in there, giving it to the Tyrell. Took Fire Castle as well. Secured Chlorisle. I'm building up stuff, all the economy and everything. Full stack inside King's Landing, full stack inside Rosby, and Duskendale's going along. My ships appear to, like, kill themselves slowly. I don't know if that's because they're out at sea for too long or something, and then they suffer from attrition or something. I'm not sure. Or maybe I just keep getting very unlucky. But I don't appear to have any ports. I can't build ports. I'm not sure why that is. Exactly. But, yeah. It is odd. Not much going on. From down here, by the looks of things, we are just waiting on Tyrell to take Renly's last region there. And then Blackhaven. And then that's it. From the recently updated map information that I've got. Although, actually, I might have to sail down and take Evenfall Hall and Greenstone myself, which is probably where we'll end the series, me taking those two regions. But for now, skipping ahead again. But yep, I got a full stack in King's Landing, full stack in Rosbury, almost like half stack inside Duskendale. Full stack in King's Landing, under the Karstarks is the Castellan, and then Harrying Karstarks, who's the Lord of the Carport. And Rob has just commissioned his Master of Ships, Theon Snow, to sail around and fuck up Ramsay's remaining... fuck up Renly's remaining regions. Which is what we'll do quick. The Lord of the Riverlands has died of old age.
Ja, Kaiser. Full sails. Yeah. Fleet ready. Ja, Kaiser.
Whoa.
As much as you may wish.
Not expect that many troops on there.
Ja, Kaiser.
Alright, we are not taking that by the looks of things.
We go.
King's Landing and Chaos now as well. Seriously? Plague, 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 plague. It's like fucking plague here, plague there, plague fucking everywhere.
Ja, Kaiser. Dropping anchor until morning, mein Kaiser.
What's that place? That's just a rebel place. Alright, they lost control of it. Fair enough. Lord of the Reach is dead. Interesting. Oh, for fuck's sake, King's Landing's got plague! Jesus Christ. Harry and Karstark's dead. Ugh. Well, Rickon's son's of age. He's a bit of a drunk. Fucking knight. He's not too bad, actually. He loves drinks. He's a bit of an underhanded. He's not exactly the most honourable of gentlemen. He's cultured, born conqueror, severe, intelligent. Soft judge, biological son. We do have an heir, technically speaking. If, for some fucking strange reason, Robb Stark and Rosalind Frey never got along, well, I'll go by the story of Robb Stark keeps fucking Marjorie because she's his concubine, remember? And all those Dornish girls that showed up. Where do you think they are? Huh? Huh? Robb is taken after his namesake, Robert Baratheon, and is just fucking everyone but Rosalind, apparently. That, and they're like 90, so yeah, I imagine it's a tad bit difficult right now for him to perform, so to speak. Brandon, who I guess in loyalty traits is, well, he's a cripple. And Rickon is probably, well, he's a lot better than Brandon, and he's already popped out a kid who's like 12, and he's in his 80s. And his wife's a lot younger than him. So it kind of makes sense, actually. It might actually end up being fucking Rickon the Unlikely or something. Well, I imagine Robb will die, and then it'll be Brandon for a bit, or Brandon will be overlooked because he's a cripple. And then it will be Rickon the Unlikely or something. Or Eldon the Unlikely. Who the hell knows?
I serve another master. You must deal with him.
What's... These places are fine without commanders, aren't they? Essentially, yeah. I can't actually recruit anything without... God damn it. There's no one inside here either. Ah.
Kaiser.
Fucking son of a bitch.
Hail, mein Kaiser.
Your will. Your Kaiser. Today's journey is over.
It's so fucking... They
Today's
die
march
so
ends
fucking
here,
quickly.
Kaiser.
That's not an intended... That has to not be an intended thing or anything. It's mental, that is.
Orders, Kaiser.
As much as you may wish it, I am not you.
Fucking pikeman.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. We've decided in our infinite wisdom to just leave
Dropping anchor until morning,
fucking
mein Kaiser.
Tyrell deal with their shit on their own.
Yeah, Kaiser. Course plotted.
What now? Moat Kaelin again gets raped by... And then Deathstalks land in Duskendale. As you would. I can't retrain anything in Carhold or Castle Rock because I don't have a frickin'... Oh no, Eddard Karstark's still alive. Yeah, Plague hit King's Landing, which is what I need to do because it's fucked up everything now. Ah, it's fucked up all my Manly Knights, which I can't repair because they're not in fucking White Harbor. Goddamn Plague! I hate Plague. With every fibre of my goddamn being, it just keeps fucking with everything. Maybe... If it killed some of my generals, it's... I don't know. It's one of those, it definitely needs to be fixed
Fleet ready.
in 1.0 because that's nasty. It's probably what's killing a bunch of everyone's faction leaders. Actually, there you go. Eddard Karstark literally just died in Castle Rock. It's a good job he ordered... I can't build that. Great. It's a good job he ordered some troops to be built so that the garrisons can be filled.
Army, Kaiser.
Tyrell Princess comes of age. Maybe she can
Ja,
marry
mein
Elrond.
Kaiser. March! Ja, mein Kaiser. Ja, Kaiser. Your will. Kaiser. March! We make camp here.
Yeah, we can start integrating that. Alright, it's not too bad at Castle Rock. Fucking...
Ja, mein Kaiser.
Oh, actually send you
We
down
make
there because I
camp
can't.
here.
It's very irritating. If the ages aged like they were supposed to, and not like they do here, then none of it would be an issue. How did the Night's Watch die? I thought the Wildlings were dead. Oh, they probably all died of old age. Yeah, that's probably what's happened. Well, as one of the first decrees of King Rob's... Oh, not the first decrees. He's been alive for like 100 or so years.
Orders, Kaiser.
He's blessed by the old gods.
Course plotted.
Yeah, one of the first degrees is annexing the Night's Watch and garrisoning it himself. I don't know. It's either they've either died of old age or the White Walkers are up there. But the White Walkers aren't a faction, so I'm doubting it. I don't think the White Walkers are in the game yet. I think that's something they want to patch in later on, kind of thing.
Orders, Kaiser.
So, you know, in like 20 years.
Splitting the troops, Kaiser.
Anyway, Protocol's now got a garrison in it, which is good. Free upkeep as well. Dreadful. New mission, take rebel settlement. Yeah, it's a rebel settlement. No! The king is dead! Alright guys, with a little tweaking, after King Rob's death, God knows how many bastards he left laying around the place. See, again, died 310 AL. That is 11 years after the war. And yet, he died at the age of 103. So, something is very wrong. Something is very wrong there. But yes, with the death of King Rob, King Brandon has come to sit in and sort of, you know, just sort of rule until he dies, which won't be too long. And Prince Elrond will skip over his father, who is he's old, he's in no fit condition to rule, kind of thing. Well, he could, but he's may as well just... By the time Brandon's dead, Rickon will be on his death's door anyway. But yeah, we'll end the series on King Eldon.
Ja, mein Kaiser. March!
Yeah. Fleet ready. Full sail.
Theon never returned. Actually, Theon died, apparently. Theon died at sea, and never got to see his brother again. Oh, the poetic sadness of it already. Alright, what's going on over here, Casterly? Not much. I can't recruit in either because I don't have any generals leading them. Yep, Kerwin's father's dead as well. Let's find a bride for the prince, shall we? There has to be some laying around somewhere. Alright then. I figured out what the whole weird-ass family tree thing is. Essentially, why I'm not getting any children and nothing's happening. Well, if you look at the year, 311 AL, essentially you have a chance of getting kids from your married generals and married family members every year that ticks over, as I recall. The thing is, the year ticks over every, like, 4 or so turns. But every 4 or so turns seems to age my characters like 40 years or some bollocks like that. So essentially, the chances of getting kids is like really freaking slim. It's slim to begin with, depending on traits and crap, but when your characters age like 40 years and have one chance in those 40 years to get a kid, it's like ridiculously stupid. This is not how the fucking game is intended. There's something very wrong because the characters are aging like 100 times faster than the years are passing, which is odd. I don't know why. That's been something to figure out. But anyway, we have a Princess Arya Stark, and in the future you'll just have to sort of make up. I mean, if we have when we have a son, I'll call him Rob, after the young wolf who won the wars. I mean, look at this. He's fucking Rob's grandson. Well, no. No, not grandson. Rob's nephew. Yeah, Rob's nephew is fucking 38 years old. Rob died, according to the game, 1 year ago. Eldrin wasn't even of age when Rob died. It's like, well, fuck, it's ridiculous. But anyway, yeah. When King Eldon has a son, he'll name it Rob. Another Eddard kind of thing. Yeah, he's currently the only Stark alive, but he's married a young girl from the Reach who's only 34, so she'll pop out some kids. No, not from any particular house, I don't think. Actually, I think she was a Tyrell, I'm not sure. She could be, but at any rate, he married into the Reach and the Reachmen to secure their alliances in the future. King's Landing's got a full garrison. The capital has been moved to King's Landing, so House Stark now rules from there. Currently, Winterfell's just under... well, I suppose Winterfell will be given to one of the King's sons. Probably like the second eldest King's son. And then Castle Rock will be given to another King's son. Carport, obviously, branch of the Karstarks. Duskendale will have to go to somebody as well. All of the places, and Dragonstone will be used for the Crown Prince, obviously. So Prince Rob, when he comes of age. When he's actually born, I suppose. But yeah, that's essentially everything. I mean, Renly's dead. I have an alliance with the Greyjoys, alliance with the Arryns, alliance with the Freys, alliance with I have alliance with every single faction in the game right now, which is great. So yeah, fuck it. We can't really go on beyond this. I need to figure out how to fix this thing where my characters keep aging drastically. But what we'll do as we end the series is show you guys the entire map. So, full stack King's Landing, Rosby, and, you know, Dragonstone, I'd like to have 3 garrisons as well. I gave, well, I took Evenfall Hall and gave it to the Tyrells. They took the other 2 places and essentially killed them. But the Tyrells control, like, all of the Reach, half of the Westerlands. The Tullys control some of the Westerlands as well, and I control the west coast of the Westlands. There's no longer a Lord Paramountcy of the West. There's just the Lord Paramountcy of the South, you know, of the Reach. The Reach is all of this now. It's no longer the Westerlands. The Westerlands has been completely dismantled. So it's the Reach. The West Coast is royal lands, kind of like how the Crown lands are royal lands with the Starks. The Western Coast, Castle Rock and all this is now royal lands as well. And you've got the Riverlands, which consists of all of this, plus the previous Westerland places, and the Crowcore Point, which was given to the Tullys as well. The Arryns get nothing because they're completely useless. The Freys get nothing because they're completely useless. Couldn't even give me heirs. It's not my fault. Rob was running around the place screwing multiple Dornish women and Marjorie Tyrell at the same time until we married Marjorie Tyrell off to Brandon, and nothing came of that either. I mean, fucking Robb Stark, Brandon, and fucking Rickon Stark somehow all died in the same year, apparently. Just literally, like, fucking... I mean, the war started in 298 years after Aegon landing or some bollocks like that, so it's like fucking 12 years the war lasted, and yet 100 and something years have passed. At least like 140 at this rate. It's very odd. Something's very wrong there. But yeah, the Starks will eventually annex the wall. Probably garrison it themselves against the coming darkness, which hasn't spawned yet because it's not in the freaking game. That's basically it. The Greyjoys did nothing, and they're just in the King's Peace. That's fine. They aren't doing nothing. Tyrell's allied to me and got a Reachman. I think it's a Tyrell actually married to the King. So they got a queen. Dawn has been allied to me for a time and hasn't done anything throughout the war. They've bent the knee. The Stormlands are now part of the Reach as well. They've all bent the knee. Peace as prosperity has reigned across Westeros. And the Targaryens aren't in the mod yet either, so... Eventually, I assume the Targaryens will arrive as a invasion faction when Dany shows up. We need to find out where she shows up in the books, because obviously the mod's based on the books, not the show. But, yeah, she'll show up eventually at some point. Don't know if it will be in 1.0, whether they'll add it in a patch afterwards. Same goes for the White Walkers. That'll probably be a patch if it's added at all. Well, it will be added, but it'll, patch. Yay. And, of course, she'll have loads of submods. Good lord, Cassidy Rock on Lannisport look awesome. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I've enjoyed this. Like I said, the AI kind of usually bores me, but playing 1.0 for the first time since I've had it, I've like owned it for like fucking a year or two, and I've never actually bothered playing it. But like I say, the base of the game is essentially finished. Frankly, it's just got a lot of issues here and there that need fixing. Like, for instance, just what I figured out right now, you can't get to Silverhill, so that needs to be changed. Small, minor fix. The thing with the ages is probably a small, minor fix as well. Most of the crashing is due to triggers and traits and axes missing and shit. Again, small, minor fix. It's just boring grunt text work and coding and shit, which is like really, really dull. But it's not fucking rocket science. It just takes a bit, and it's really boring. And the team's kind of short-handed right now, so... And everyone has real lives, and they're all quite busy people, so it'll be done eventually. But until then, I will continue to play some Westeros 0.9 for you, and you can watch some of that to sort of whet your appetite for 1.0 when it eventually gets here. And when it eventually gets here, we will play every single faction. When I fucking say that, every single fucking faction we will play. And then I'll be doing hot seats on it as well. Hot seats will be great on this fucking map. I mean, just speaking from like a hot seat standpoint, all the river crossing, the way the map works for the Tullys, I can't wait to play Tully in a hot seat. It'll be awesome. Even the same goes for like the Stormlands and shit. Is actually somewhat a lot more defendable now. The Reach, yeah. Well, if you actually look at this, I'm pretty sure you can sail all the way up to about here. With your fleets, like, about up to, like, Long Table-ish here. Greyjoy can sail all the way up into the Reach, kind of thing. Just all the way up the main of the Manda. Fuck, it's like, Jesus Christ. I really want to play Greyjoy. I really want to play Greyjoy in a hot seat. Just for the ability to take all these western coastlands here, and then just fucking sail up the river and just pillage the Reach to burn it all to the ground. And not to mention Pike's custom thing there. It does look quite nice. I don't know. It all looks nice. I do love the crap out of it. And then the north's got the causeway up the neck, which requires defending. They can only come up that little bit there, which is really nice. They can go into the swamps as well, but there's like... The only way into the swamp is like through there. But either way, you have to like go all the way around. Moat Cailin is an easily defendable position like it should be.
Kaiser.
And you can't get up past that either, I don't think. But yeah, it's great. I mean, I can't wait to play more. There probably will be a lot more 0.9. I don't know if I'm going to call it 0.9 or just 1.0 sneak peek or something like that, but you'll have known that by now. I've sort of played this all night for a couple of hours, and that's how we've done this series, pretty much. So yeah, on that note, we end it. King Rob died, bringing the kingdoms back in. Brandon was king for a short time. And then Rickon died and gave the crown to his son, Eldon, who was, his mother's like Lara Stark. I think his mother was Lara Mormont or something. I think it was just a randomly generated princess. Anyway, guys, without further ado, I thank you for watching. There will be more, hopefully. I'll also do some custom battles and stuff and show you those, probably, just like on the side to give you some footage. And yeah, I thank you for watching. That's all for now. Soul out.